Hello there and welcome to another video from Martin's Circus Skills Workshops. Now today I've got an absolute treat for you. I've got 3 super easy Christmas balloon model designs for you. I've got a balloon Santa Claus, I've got a Santa hat, elf hat kind of design, and I've got Rudolph himself. These are quick, they're easy, not many, hardly any complicated twists, and with a bit of practice you'll be able to do these, and they're absolutely perfect for a decoration for a classroom or a classroom activity or a youth centre or a sort of art space, or even if you just want to decorate your office with something a little bit different. So I'm going to show you the 3 designs and then we're going to crack on. So the first design that I'm going to show you how to do is a Santa Claus. Now he has got an absolutely massive hat here, and I've got a double bobble. I'll explain that when I come to do the hat. But he's pretty cool looking, I think. Second design that we are going to do, yes, we're going to do Rudolph. And look at those antlers, don't they look super cool? And again, if you can do a dog, you can do this reindeer design. So I'll just put the reindeer there you go, there's Rudolph sort of gallivanting off into the distance. And the third design that I'm going to show you, you can make an elf hat or a Santa hat. If you want to make a Santa hat, obviously you're going to change this green balloon for a red one, and I'm not going to try it on. Now we've got a beard there, so that's where the sort of the plait comes in at the bottom. So I'm going to start with the Santa design. So first of all, you need to inflate a red 260 pretty much all the way. You might leave about 1/2 centimetre or 1 centimetre uninflated at the end. But make sure, even though you've pretty much inflated it to capacity, that it let a little bit of air out so it remains nice and soft. And give it a good stretch and a good squeeze, just to make sure that it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a really simple body. So we're going to first of all find the centre of our balloon. I'm just going to give it a twist there, and I'm just going to make 2 finger bubbles right at the bottom here. Now they don't have to be exactly the same size, but they need to be close to. Something like that, and you'll have something like a fish design here. Sort of looks a bit fishy like. Now you're going to take your balloon and not quite halfway, just above halfway, you're going to make a twist there. And you're going to push this part sort of part of the way through here. I'll show you what I mean. There we go. Just there, and then we'll just push it through. Just like. Just like that. So you can see we've kind of got a basic body shape. Now if you want, you can bend it so it's a bit straighter, but it does need to be pushed through. So make sure you can always straighten it up later on if you want. And what I'm going to do now is attach the head. Now you'll need a 5-inch white round for the head, and you can just do a really simple, just a simple head design with your Sharpie marker. I've got my 5-inch round, and I'm just going to literally do a really simple design on this. Now you might want to have a little bit more fun with it. Ho, ho, ho. Now you might not want to put the ho, ho, ho on the head. It's up to you. And I'm going to take the head and just attach it to the top part of your body. Right there where my finger is, just tapping up and down. Now you want to make sure that this is on nice and secure, because kids are going to sort of bash this around. So give it, make sure it goes around 3 or 4 times and it's on nice and securely. And there we go. So we've got the body, and you can see it's really taking shape now. Now I'm going to add some sort of white trim around the neck, going down the centre of the body and around kind of the waist area. So to do this, you need to inflate a white 260. So make sure it's nice and soft. Give it a good stretch and squeeze. There you go. I've got about an inch there. If I just squeeze it, it goes to about an inch and a half. So I'll take my Santa and I'm just going to, first of all, just go around like that. Okay. And I'm just going to make a twist here. And I do want this to be quite a nice snug fit. So just twist it round, and I take the knotted end of my blue and I'm just going to tie it round there. And again, I do this at least 3 or 4 times. Make sure it's not going to come undone. So you can see we've lost the ho 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 bit. So if you didn't like it, it's gone now. You can hardly see it. And we're going to thread this white 260 just underneath the arms here, where I've got more wiggling my fingers. He's a very shy looking Santa. And I'm just going to do a twist just underneath where the arms meet. So I'm just jiggling my fingers there. And I'm going to do a 1 finger bubble. You just see that there. And I'm going to pinch twist this. So you can see the pinch twist that we've made. I'm just going to wrap this round top part of the legs. Again, I want it to be quite a snug fit. I'm going to twist it into, make a twist here and twist it into my pinch twist. Now we don't need this, so I can pop it off. And you could just pop it off and wrap it. I'm going to let a lot of the air out. I am going to tie a knot in it, just for a bit of peace of mind. Makes it a little bit more secure. Cut the excess off with a pair of scissors. I'm just going to wrap this round a couple of times. And you can see our Father Christmas is really coming to life. Now I'm just going to do the hat design. We're going to try and give him a slightly smaller hat than the one that I showed you. So I'm going to use a red 160. And so I'm going to take my Santa Claus, and I'm going to sort of do it at an angle, because I don't want to cover his eyes up. And again, it needs to be quite a nice, snug fit. So I make it a little bit tighter, because you can always stretch the balloon a little bit, rather than too big, because it'll just go right over his head. And I'm going to add a pinch twist there just to secure that. So there's the pinch twist. And I'm going to make a shorter hat. That was monstrously long as the other one. I'm just going to make a twist there, come back down here, find about the halfway point, which is opposite our twist here that we made, and just twist it in. Once you've done that, you can just make a pinch twist here, so a little double, one finger, half a finger, and then we're just going to pop this off. Put a knot in it, just for a bit of insurance. I'm going to wrap it around the pinch twist and the other twists. You can always get a pair of scissors and just cut it off if you want to. And all you need to do now is put your bubble. Now what I do, I get an offcut and I make split it into two and pinch twist one of the one finger bubbles that I do. And the reason why I do that is just easier to secure. It doesn't sort of move about, wave about. That's an offcut. You can see I've sort of pinch twisted it. And I'm just going to literally just tie that in. Now you've got a double bubble. If you want a single bubble, you can do a single bubble. I'm just going to pop our hat onto Santa Claus, and there you go. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone. So that's a super cool Santa design. Quick, easy to do, great for a decoration in the places that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to move on to the elf design now. Not the elf design, the reindeer design. And you'll need a brown 260 and you'll need a beige 160 to make the antlers. And you're going to start off with about a 2-3 finger bubble, just like that. And then you're going to do a couple of really smallish flower petals, 2-3 fingers, no more than 3 fingers. They do want to be roughly the same size. Okay, you can see mine are about the same size. And now it's just like an ordinary dog body. So if you can do a dog, you can do most. You can do a very simple reindeer, as I'm showing you now. I'll give them slightly longer body. Now mine, I should have probably left a little bit more uninflated at the end. As you can see, my blue is super tight. I'm just going to pop this off. So I've never seen a reindeer with a tail that big before, and I would be really, really frightened if I did see a reindeer with that tail that long. And I'm just gonna, maybe a little, well, there you go. We've got a little sort of reindeer tail. I'm going to cut this off with a pair of scissors. So that's a really start to a really simple reindeer design. Now I'm going to add the antlers. And this is dead easy. Now you can make your antlers as fancy, put as many twists and pinch twists in and sort of breaks as much as you want. But the more that you do that, you need to leave more uninflated when you first blow up your blush 160 balloon. I'm just going to do some pretty simple antlers. Just leave maybe about 1 centimetre uninflated at the end. I'm going to let some air out. More iron off. Give it a good stretch and a good squeeze. So I don't need a lot uninflated at the end because I'm just going to do some really simple antlers. So I'm going to maybe start with a 2 finger bubble. I'm going to do a flower twist another two-finger flower twist, another two-finger flower twist, and that's my first set of anklers. And then I'm just literally going to, probably going to end up popping this off. I'm just going to, yeah. So I'm going to make a twist about here because I don't want the anklers. And I'm going to twist them into here or here, just into the back, just there. And there you go. And you can shape that a little bit. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so you can do that after you've done. So I'm going to try and make them about the same size. So I'm just going to do a little flower petal there, two-finger flower petal. I'm just going to do another two-finger flower petal. And I'm just going to do a two-finger bubble. Right, I'm going to pop this off. So I'm going to leave a little bit just to finish off my ankle. So you can see where I've cut off the excess there, and I've repositioned the anklers at the front. Now you can spend a little bit of time, you might like them sort of bent differently or slightly different position, but there you've got a very simple reindeer design. Two balloons, a 160 blush, a 260 beige or brown, and you've got Rudolph getting ready for Christmas. And I've added a little bit of artwork there. Keep it dead simple, and kids will absolutely love that. And if you want to make your anklers a bit more complicated, you can. Just remember to leave more uninflated at the beginning, because you're going to probably be putting in some pinch twists and other extra twists. So that is your super easy reindeer design. I'm going to show you how to make a Santa hat. Now, if you want to make an elf hat, make your red 260, a green 260, light green, dark green, doesn't really matter. And we've got the sort of plaited bit for the beard. This is dead easy to make. If you can make a hat design, you can make this Santa hat. So you'll need a red 260 to begin with. You need to fully inflate your red 260, maybe leaving a little bit uninflated at the end. And you're just going to sort of measure up like a hat design. Have a little bubble at the end, sort of half a finger, quarter finger bubble. And then you're going to find the midpoint and just twist the other end, or the end with the knot around. Again, you're just going to make have a small quarter finger bubble there. And you want to put a twist in here. So you just got to add your bobble. And for my bobble, I'm using a white offcut. And you can see I've got two sort of one finger bubbles. Just going to twist that in to the top. And there you've got your double bobble. And now all you need to do is pump up your 260, white 260. Take your hat, don't do that, and what you're going to do is find the midpoint. Okay, so there's the midpoint. And now I'm just going to start plaiting the ends together. Now there's lots and lots of really good YouTube videos on how to get a really nice plait. So, and I think I've done a hat design with a plait, but you can find lots. You should want them about the same size. Okay, and I'm going to just do a little pinch twist here. And I'm going to pop off this and this. And I'm just going to pop this off as well. And now I'm ready to do my beard. I'll take my hat. Should have a couple of little bubbles, half finger bubbles. And you're literally just going to twist those in the ends of your plait. And there you have a fabulous Santa hat. You've got 3 absolutely cracking Christmas balloon designs there. Dead easy to do, pretty quick, and they look super cool. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that subscribe button, hit me up with a like and leave a comment. Thank you for watching and goodbye.